Welcome to the 100% Club. Today I'll be showing you how to get Redemptive Path on Dishonored. The location is the Knife of Dunwall DLC. What you need to do to get this achievement is you need to complete this DLC on low chaos. I have a video guide on exactly how to do that with all 3 missions in this DLC.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the highborn blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. Why should an empress be different? But she was. I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy!
Dowd, my old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Delilah.
For 6 months, the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Oh, an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah that hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild, a former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
Dowd, You're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
Go on. Get off the property or we'll lock you up too.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards. No exceptions.
I hope you die weeping. All of you. I hope the plague gets you.
There's a man out on the river watching the place. If I weren't so young and pure of heart, I'd suggest he's up to no good.
And industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
When does the oil start to flow again?
It's all fixed, Chief. We got their time cards rounded up, and now we got their mouthy leader.
So you know the Regent doesn't give a shit who you jump over. Arc mines. The latest thing from Sokolov's twisted mind. We're the first ones to get them.
How do they work?
Well, obviously you... Actually, I'm not sure.
Let's lay a few out. Stryker's gotta hit one sooner or later.
Sign the contract, and you'll be back at work tomorrow.
2/3 paying with good men and women dead. We aren't signing anything without talking to Abigail.
What's wrong with you people? There's folks in Dunwall. Do your job for half your pay. Why did I have to lose that time card today? Well, there's gotta be somebody I can blame this on.
Ollie's rapping. They won't let you in without a time card. But if you get us out of here, you can take mine. I'm not coming back. We still need to get past that wall of light contraption.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Indeed, I believe so.
One, two, butcher's crew. 3, 4, bloody floor.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there. Dad, I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker. It might be useful to you, considering our mission here.
You were working for Ram. How long? How much does he know? Why now?
Ramsey? No, this is about the workers. This is about fair... Is anyone there? I know you. Dowd. You're the Knife of Dunwall.
I'll make sure you get to enjoy this.
What do you want to know that's worth crossing a man like me?
I want to know about a ship named Delilah. What's behind the name?
Choke on your own spit.
Who is Delilah?
Ha! Think I'll give up a friend at the first tickle? That's the kind of thing I'd pay your sister for down at the Golden Cat.
We'll feed you through your own factory. See if we can get oil out of your blubber.
You know your work, I'll give you that. We can talk this out, like businessmen.
Why did you name it Delilah?
What do you care? And it wasn't me. The previous owner named it after some sweetheart of his, painter. Piss off!
Who was the previous owner?
Barrister Timsh, all right? He told me the story. Delilah was a woman he knew. Grew up working in Dunwall Tower. And got kicked out, became a painter. Funny airs, like proud. She caught his eye, but it was worse than that. He couldn't think of anything else, just her. She whirled into his mind somehow. He built that ship for her, and a lot more. Gave her half his fortune. Then he got scared. Came to me afraid. Man, like that, afraid. He wanted to dump the ship, and I needed a business partner, so we made a deal. And to change the name. Wish I'd done it.
I hope that was satisfying. Here's the room key. When you're ready to go. Sir, earlier I spotted crates bound for the most remote corner of the Empire. Might be worth stuffing him in one, just to tie things off. He doesn't seem the type to forgive, of course. Why go through all the trouble, when a blade to the neck would accomplish the same thing?
We're not done yet, assassin. What about the shrines? Tell me about the blood rituals you perform there.
That might be worth checking out. Heard something.
Oh, I'll find you. Check under everything.
This is a reminder.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
Is a capital offense. These include metallurgy, whale collection and refinement, security service, and selected legal and clerical specializations. Consult the city barrister. Verification and enforcement.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Never doubt it.
It's a pleasure to watch you work. Feels like there's always more to learn about pain. Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Let's go. As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov's circle. Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits. Him, I knew. A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent. But Barrister Timsh was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
Sounds gentle. He'll snore for an hour. Talia should be waiting in Trevor's Close. It's an alley just past the Wall of Light. You'll know it by 3 whitewashed skulls.
It's the way we do things in the legal district. Stop trouble before it starts. The way the barrister wants it.
I hear General Turnbull. Going to make the whole city run like this.
It's about time.
Seen anything scary?
Operations at the Rothwild slaughterhouse have resumed. Fortunate workers should return to work immediately. Shifts will be unchanged. Order shall prevail.
Who's paying for those clothes?
You're threatening the wrong person. If I were you, I would strongly consider leaving while you still can.
Really? Where do you live? Probably some mansion. Well, blabbering, right? Come on. Or I start cutting.
I'm telling you now, walk away.
What?
I told you he was coming. There are still Hatters around. Look at you, the Master Assassin. So you want to know about Delilah? Well, my uncle is bewitched by her, so he won't tell you anything. I require only 2 things. Get rid of my uncle, and bring me his last will and testament. In exchange, I'll tell you what you want to know about Delilah Copperspoon. And I'll pay you cold hard coin for your trouble. Come back to me when it's done. Let's meet at the docks when you return.
Locked up the legal district. Why? The Hatters have been trying to get in lately. We don't need any more burglaries.
The air better keep its eye on the key then. The Hatters are likely to come after it.
Stupid goddamn.
Sir?
What is it?
I just wanted to say, congratulations on getting your own squad. Shouldn't we have more men, sir? I heard the Hatters claim this block.
Watch, fool. You're worth any 5 of those street filth. Try to remember that.
Looks like the Hatters beat me to the key.
The heir to the throne.
He says you know what happened to Chauncey.
Sammy says a lot. Oh,
Yeah? What's happening? He did a little climbing. Got to the watch's office. Stole us a key to the legal district. So we can get in at night. Shake out. But what happened next? You know how he is. Couldn't stop talking. Wanted to try it out, I guess. What happened? Found it right back here. Screw you, Blanchfield. I ain't breaking that. You're some friend. Forget about that.
Piece of trash, if you ask me.
Dowd,
Scout up ahead. Try to find out where Timsh is.
there's an equipment stash on the rooftops nearby. We've been anticipating.
That's unusual. What's the occasion?
What was that? Probably rats.
Who are you?
I understand your curiosity.
I'm strange. I was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. A friend to Jessamine when we were girls. Then afterward, I made my name as a painter. Now, I'm obviously something much greater. I hope that satisfies you. Because you won't get more. I ought to just kill you. But I'm going to give you a warning for the sake of my sisters, who were very impressed with you once upon a time. Stay away from me. There are great changes coming, and I'll expect you not to interfere. I have influence in places you won't expect. But as for Arnold Timpsch, do what you want. I won't hold a grudge. I'm done with him. Is that who you were looking for? Well, she's a bit of a bitch. And the artwork's hopeless. I know you have your reasons.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Yes, of course. Someday I'll be the one.
We're coming, Melissa. It's been a hard week, and I get so terribly depressed sometimes. But you always make me smile, even in spite of everything.
Thank you, sir. I try. And how is your mother? Or do you mean the situation in the city? I'm not sure I quite understand what I'm doing here.
Just listening. Things have been hard. The Lord Regent depends on me to help control the spread of the plague. These aren't easy decisions. This document I carry granting me legal immunity isn't a blessing. It's a burden. Carries so much responsibility.
We all depend on you, sir.
There you go again, making me smile. I have an idea. Why don't you stay at the house tonight? I'll be working late, and there's more than enough room in my chambers for a delicate creature like you.
Oh, no, sir. I wouldn't want to impose.
Oh, it's no bother. We can share a bottle and pass the dreary hours together.
I couldn't. My husband will be waiting.
It's only just occurred to me. The late coach isn't running tonight. It's not my fault. It's the Regent. He said to keep it standing by, just in case I'm needed.
But, sir, I live out past the old walls. That's why I needed it.
I know. That's why I'm concerned. The plague's headed west this past week. I've heard of weepers on Market Street, even on Finfic Lane.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Chances are very good.
But you know best, I suppose. We'll make our decisions.
Yes, that's true. Sir, I think it would be my pleasure to stay with you tonight.
Good. Then it's settled. I think I'll start the evening with a bath. Until then, feel free to relax. You're off. Booty for now.
Yes, sir. I'll just relax. Have a drink, maybe. It could be a long night.
Can't say I like that. I can't find the barrister. Doesn't he know General Turnbull is coming?
Upstairs in his study. You know how he gets after his niece visits.
That's strange.
How should he deem
himself the beneficiary in the
Some
will?
family.
There is the Delilah.
Where do you suppose Barrister Timsh has gotten off to?
Another fight with that shrew of a niece. He's gone to the top floor to cool off, where it's quiet.
Why bother with something like this? Tasteless.
What is that horrible smell?
I don't know. It smells like something died in the street. Let's go out back and wait for it to clear up.
Piece of trash, if you ask me. Him up just to be safe. He seems familiar to me. Reminds me of someone who Tinch, but I'm not sure.
Good work, Simmons. Now that that's handled, we can move on. You got the orders from Tinch, right? What's the next address?
Crow's Court off Bramley Street. There's a problem, sir. Got a prowler on the loose.
is still missing. Any person with information that leads to her discovery
Just keep
will be
clear of the
granted
watch
a
and the hatters.
substantial
So
reward.
when we get down, we can take our time, just like the boss wanted.
Kill him is what I say. Down's a legend.
The barrister's enemies caught up to him. He's in custody as a plague victim. Here's the will as agreed.
That'll do nicely. Perhaps better. But you were promised information. Well, my uncle came under Delilah's spell. He was obsessed with her. Everyone knew she'd been a servant at the tower before she studied under Sokolov. She was a painter, an artist. Beneath my family's class, for certain. My uncle became infatuated. But he looked older and made us keep candles lit all night. He was afraid of the dark. One night we all went to Waverly Boyle's for a seance. It was an amusement. We didn't know what we were doing. I thought only the dead appeared at seances. But suddenly Delilah was in the room with us. My uncle nearly died of terror. She was there, but not there. We saw her as if she was very far away, standing in the old Brigmore Manor, painting at an easel, painting a name. It was your name, Dowd. That's all I know. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Timsh is ruined. He'll rot in Coleridge prison if they don't send him to the flooded district. It's poetic, I suppose. Maybe I was wrong about you, Dowd. Are you ready to go?
Let's go home. Jessamine Caldwell's hands were all that was holding this city together. With her dead, the city was a fast disintegrating web of guardsmen, overseers, nobles, weepers. Maybe this was the world the outsider was trying to show me all along. For years, I'd held together a shadowy band of ex-mercenaries, street kids, and refugees through discipline and a bit of black magic. On the fringes of a city that ate up innocence and weakness. Maybe today was the end of that small world. I thought of Jessamine Caldwell's hands shuddering as she lost her grip on life. Whatever doom was coming, I deserved it. My people didn't.
Dowd, we've been attacked. Overseers are tearing the place apart.
Brother Hume took the initiative.
You mean he saw a chance for personal glory and acted prematurely?
Careful. Your careless words will bring us both down.
You worried?
Things are bad. Could it get any worse? Indeed, I believe so. This one's done. There isn't any fight left in him. No wonder they keep to the shadows. They're nothing in a stand-up fight. Where are you? When I find you, it's going to be bad. We know you're here. Oh, I'll find you. Shout if you see him. Where are you?
Curtis claims he memorized the litany on the wall. Live in a night. Is it possible? Yes, yes.
Sir, if I could just say... The prisoners are secure.
I know you're here somewhere. Check under everything.
Check everywhere.
All right, I give up. It was nothing. We'll find it. Everything seems in order.
I know you're here. How did I lose it?
Okay, now I hear you. Fight the outsider. Present yourself. Don't make me find you. Check under everything. I know you're here somewhere, scum. How could we let him get away? Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here. Where are you?
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Look sharp. We got a prowler. If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
Righteous and pure.
Rouse yourself.
I'll do
Something.
every
Wake up!
man's work.
When I find you, it's going to be bad. We know
Look
you're
out.
here. Got someone skulking around. We know you're here. All right.
My hands
I
will
give up.
be restless.
There's nothing.
Feel yourself. Give yourself up. Come out. We know you're weak at heart. Let my hands not be restless. Reveal yourself. Thought you could just leap away, did you?
put their trust in the outside world, grasp at water, and to drown. Beneath verse 11. Let my hands not be restless. Reveal yourself. This is a waste. These ones talk. Look at this. Are you paying attention? I am going to pull the pin in a moment. No one will even know you were here. Just tell me Dowd's gone. If he's so great, I'm sure he'll kill us when we find him. Nothing here. The legendary assassins own nothing but copper wire and crossbow bolts. They lived here for years, killing and stashing treasure. These buildings are probably riddled with trapdoors and false walls. That might be worth checking out.
Get up, right now!
This map shows a coordinated sweep of the flooded district, but the overseers here didn't stick to the plan. Someone must have tipped them off.
Keep the word, sir. What's our next move?
Capture as many as you can. Their plans are ruined. Give me a report.
We'll take the overseer who led the attack and find out what else he knows. As soon as he's conscious. It seems the overseers are marching into the flooded district, planning a massive assault against us. This overseer Hume went against orders and attacked early. As for his men, they're ruined. If there were any survivors, they fled with their tails between their legs.
How did the cursed overseers find us?
It's my fault. I told Delilah where we were hidden. She wanted me to turn on you.
You did this.
But I can't go through with it.
Stupid child. All you had to do was cut his throat.
He deserves better. I was an idiot to listen to you.
So that's your choice then, Dowd. Her betrayal would have been the sweetest. But either way, the Brigmore witches will be your end. You should have forgotten my name the day you heard it.
I think it was always understood between us that I'd see my moment and take your place. I moved too early. You weren't weak, like I thought. I'm only sorry I didn't pick a better ally. Delilah made contact with the Overseers. I thought, between the three of us, we'd have you dead to rights.
We can blame the Zealots for that. Overseer Hume was too quick to move.
My life is yours now. Kill me, or let me live. If it even matters to you.
Touching and pathetic. If I see either of you again, I'll tear out your stone-cold hearts and walk in your skin.
I forgive you. Get out of here. Leave the city. Leave my sight, Billy. I give you your life.
When Billy Lurk was 8, she wanted to be the captain of a ship. From the moment she met you, all she wanted was to be a killer. She watched you, learned from you, and then she saw you losing your grip and decided to take your place. And now,
if this video
she's
guide was
limping
helpful,
to the
please smash
outskirts
that
of the
like
city.
button so that more
She'll
achievement
pay a
hunters like
smuggler
you
to
guys
get
can get
past
the guides they
quarantine.
deserve
She'll
and get
watch
back on
herself
track
for
to
signs of
100%
plague for a
completion.
while.
If there's any game
Gradually,
suggestions
the
that you
fear
want
and grief
100%
that seep into your
completion guides
bones in
of,
Dunwall
please
will
leave them down in the comments
and she'll
below
find
and
a new
smash
name
that subscribe
and a
button
new
so that you
use
can
for
get
her
notified
skills.
when I release them.
Even if Dunwall
And I'll
burns
see all
to
of
the
you guys
ground,
on your
one
next
corner of the
achievement
Empire
hunt.
will still know your story. Dowd, killer of an empress. Dowd, who spared his betrayer's life.